Okay, so this is Griffin, and I had several people ask me about shaping the muzzles and muzzle training, so I was going to do a little demonstration. So keep in mind that Griffin I've been working on this behavior for probably weeks, months, many months, so this didn't progress overnight, so take it slow. But one of the first things is just getting them used to putting their head into something, and as you can tell, Griffin is very used to it. My goal is for him to offer the behavior, good boy, and not for me to be shoving the cone onto his head. So you can see it's a game to him. He likes it. Go back. And he will, good boy, readily offer. So in the beginning with your dog, you may want to use something like a cone, or I'll also demonstrate some other things in a second, but you can use a little bit of luring, use the treat on the other side. Don't shove the dog's head into whatever it is, let the dog make that decision. Let the dog get comfortable with it. You can take something like this, it's just a British slip lead, and depending on your dog, you make it really large to begin with. I can do a hand target touch with Griffin and he'll offer his face. You can do a little bit of luring to treat there with the dog. Offer the behavior, and I let the dog determine how long the session can go on. And again, you want to take it very slow and do lots of different increments. So we've done a couple things, and Griffin's been conditioned to this a lot and putting his head into smaller things. So he's also been conditioned to this muzzle previously. As you can tell, he offers the behavior. So I just kind of let him, he runs the show, and I'm just his assistant, yes. And one thing I neglected is that when you're working on this, make sure, yes, that you're marking the behavior, since you're not able to treat it while his space is in there, yes. So mark the behavior that you want. If you need to do a little bit of luring, you can do that, yes. You can tell it's a big game for him. Yes. And probably want to work on this many sessions, multiple times a week before you start moving your hands or snapping the muzzle on. You can start, yes, moving your hands and moving the straps, taking it all slow. Whoops. Good. Just don't be forcing the muzzle onto the dog's face. That's counterproductive. Good. Yes. And I've been kind of sloppy with my marking and rewarding. You can use a clicker if you want, but it's too difficult for me to use it while I've got my hands in this. So I just use a marker word. Yes. Probably don't want to have the treat in your hand, because like what happened there with the treat in my hand, you can see he's trying to get the treat. I'm going to put the treat down. Oops. Yes. And he's putting his face in the muzzle. Okay, so since Griffin, good boy, has done this multiple times, I can snap it. At least I think I can. My hands are all wet. Good boy. Okay, I didn't snap it because I don't want to irritate him. Good boy. You can snap the muzzle. There we go. Oops, not too much hair in there. Good boy, yes. And then mark the behavior. And then after that, it's just a matter of snapping the muzzle on with him offering the behavior, and adding duration onto the behavior. And good boy. Good job. And this has all been Griffin's choice. He hasn't been forced to wear it. He hasn't had it shoved on his face. It's all his choice, so it makes the behavior more powerful. And the reason why I shape muzzles is, number one, if we have an accident or the dogs are injured and they need to wear a muzzle at the vet's, God forbid, then hopefully they will be readily available to accept the muzzles. And because we do terrier racing, and dogs have to wear muzzles when they run in terrier racing. So that's the reasons why, and it just comes in handy in case you have an injured dog. All right, thank you. Ciao. Winston's joined us for session 2. These are things that you can do on a rainy day, or if your dog's injured. Winston went through a couple ACL repairs and wasn't able to do much. So we worked on things like this while he was recovering. But just something else you can work on. Oops. Yes. And as you can tell, they really like doing this. They'll actually try to push each other out of the way to do the behavior. It's all just a big game to them. Back. Okay. And it's all about their choice. Nice. It's Griffin's turn.